Alright guys, we're about as live as you can get. Probably a few seconds behind, but it'll be alright. This is the one we've been waiting on for sure. Lizardmen versus Skaven. Skaven being my favorite race, Lizardmen being my most hated race. Keonard, who usually mans Lizardmen, is playing Skaven. Vorak loves his Lizardmen to death. I'm joined here by my buddy Boz again. You guys want him back, so I brought him back. So, good to have you, brother.
Thanks for having me. And the start of this game is very spicy already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We've got the perfect defense from the Rats, and the ball is on the sidelines, so it's going to be a very spicy pickup. So Vorak's got to get in good position here.
Yeah, he's got to do it now. I would have liked to see him move that guard Source so he's relevant, because this pickup, it doesn't matter who he goes with, is not going to be ideal. I like that he's not following, but he needs to move that Source now. I wouldn't have thrown any of those blocks. I would have taken my time to figure out what exactly I was going to do. I hope he's blitzing the Rat Ogre. Yeah.
He's blitzing the Rat Ogre. Here's a big blitz. And got him down. I think it was a very aggressive setup from Keonard to put the Rat Ogre on the line like that. Yeah. And now it's time to see. We'll see if Vorak here decides to hide his strength 5. I think that would be a smart move. Keep him.
I wonder if he's. Ooh. I don't know.
I think going the other direction would be better to cover the ball.
He's banking on all these being knockdowns, which they were, which worked out for him. But I may have stayed where he was, because it forces Keonard in a position where you blitz with the Rat Ogre, which
he's going to do.
You can't stop him from doing that. But if you stay there, it stops him from being able to blitz with his piling on guy. So it makes the piling on guy take a play off, and then you can. So you maintain the pace, and you dictate to him, even though he got the perfect defense. I feel like that move there was pretty big.
Yeah, and that pickup was a big pickup, no reroll used, so now he can. Oh, a GFI. Interesting GFI. Not sure about that.
He knows better than that. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to do
that. Yeah, that was
That's gonna cost him. I know it is.
But the ball's pretty safe. He's got nice. Looks like a double screen, triple screen in front of the ball.
Oh, I was just.
And we're doing a big time foul.
He's gonna foul.
So our inducements looks like he's got a wizard. So yeah, it looks like just a wizard. Yeah. All right, so let's see what Keonard decides to do here. We've got a skink in front. Yeah, it's a loner skink, so it's not a very important skink here. So.
Well, every skink's important for Vorak because he doesn't have a bench.
Right, but if you're going to expose a skink, the loner would be the one you want that you would expose. So Keonard going for the punches right away.
He left his other gutter runner on the sideline, so he only has one out there right now. So he's thinking about long term, at least now, at this particular moment.
Oh, here's the tackle, Storm Vermin. Good discipline on not following up there. Vorak's already showing he's willing to foul, so definitely don't want to expose your killer there.
Yeah, but I want to give Vorak credit for having the discipline of not following any of his blocks. That made it so it was impossible for Keonard to follow up, and also impossible for him to blitz anyone else. So I like Vorak's play dictated what Keonard was able to do. And he's trying to dodge to protect that. Oh, he dodged the other way.
Yeah, I think it was just a general dodge so he wouldn't have to take a hit.
I thought he was going to dodge to protect the Rat Ogre from getting fouled again.
Yep. So now, Vorak's got a decision. Looks like he's got a nice blitz on the thrower on the right side of the offense. He can, try to get 2 hits if he needs to.
This is an interesting decision here.
Yeah, because he's got his mighty blow. I think just slowly, bleeding off the ball's moving to the center there.
Yeah, I would have stayed back. You won the first round. You got the perfect defense, and you made him pay. I don't like where this is going, because if he was going to blitz, he could have blitzed from the other direction and then made it so you kind of wedged that thrower in. So I assume he's going to blitz the accurate thrower. That was my first.
And that would be the thrower on the left, yeah.
Yeah, that was my first choice, was to remove all offensive capabilities, because he only has a few. But then again, knowing what...
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Yep.
Yep, very good. Very good.
So this one's going to hurt. Alright, so armor break, but no removal, so...
Yep. And he can get... So my initial thought was blitz the thrower. My other thought was blitz the storm vermin. Stay back, and then you move that storm vermin off, and you can get a 4-assist foul on that Rat Ogre.
Yeah, well, and I don't like his setup on the right side of the offense here. He's given a 1 dice away. He didn't get his guard. He's got a guard on the right side, only attached to 1 rat.
Yeah.
I think those sources need to be flipped, because now he's got an easy 1 dice, and then he could, pull a rat over. Well, no, can't do that because of this source here in the middle.
He's gonna fall again.
Foul the ogre again, the rat ogre.
I love the focus. He knows what he wants to do, and his team just got maimed by the Rat Ogre and that Storm River. So I love.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
I know he's down a player, but if I was Keonard, I'd go for. I guess he doesn't have a good 2 dice on the ball.
No.
But I do think he's taking this 1 dice on this guard source.
Oh,
I do see that coming.
Yeah, it's the easy. Now it could very well backfire, and what's up with this? Okay, I was about to say he's giving up a surf. I think so. I'm not gonna be too critical, but I know what Vorak was trying to do. He wanted to make so Keonard dodged a lot with his rats the first time around. So he's thinking, yes, he gets the hit.
There's that 1 dice.
He's thinking,
so he'll probably stay put here and.
Me. So he has to follow so he doesn't get hit again. He didn't want to stay attached to that source and give up a AB7 hit.
Right.
And there's the dodge. He was trying to stop, but he overthought it. So now he's trying to protect his killer. So again, Vorak can blitz the thrower. At this point, I'd leave the Rat Ogre alone. Oh,
he's re-rolling that. Wow, that's...
Because he wants to protect his killer. He realized just how important that dodge was. And now he has to do it again.
Well, if he would have dodged into this square...
No, it was...
Yeah, you still get a hit off, yeah.
No, you couldn't. He overthought it. If he was right in the middle, he couldn't have gotten another hit. Because the block Skaven was blocking it, and then the gutter runner was also blocking the other side. I'd go for the claw, yep.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
Very good. See if Vorak armor breaks are kind. Oh, still, this is the tail of the tape from last time.
Yep.
Too many stuns.
Say if he could talk.
He's gonna want to get an assist over there. I think he wants to follow that Rat Ogre again.
Well, I think at this point, Vorak doesn't have a bench, and he's already down a player, so this is, I understand you want to remove a player like that, but at some point, your player is going to get removed from rolling doubles.
Yeah.
That's very risky. Very risky. I would think twice. And his ball is...
I would think twice too, but at the same time, he's committed. He almost, because of the way that he set up the previous turn, he almost has to do it. Because he's not going to want to let the Rat Ogre just stand up and blitz his block Mighty Blow either. So he's going to have to GFI with that dive and tackle skink.
I like how he's moving the ball left and right, keeping on the move there.
Yeah, like that aspect is really good.
Mm.
Smells like a fight is about to happen. This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Okay.
That player is so close.
Yeah.
Now he's got a nice...
Yeah, well, he can move that other skink in now too. So he can get us 3 assists.
Well, he's going to have to foul with that skink.
No, the loner skink. So he did that so the loner skink could foul. So the dive and tackle skink could move.
If he gets removed here, he might have dice on the ball. Uh-oh.
One of the coaches ignored the referee's guild standard bribery.
He's got dice on the ball.
No, that's why he moved the dive and tackle where he did.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. Okay. Oh, and that skink was kind of blending in with the Rat Ogre on the ground there.
Yeah.
I didn't see that skink.
I think Vorak kind of scared Keonard off a bit though, with his aggressiveness. He blitzed with the one closer, the storm room that was closest, and not the other one. So now you definitely have to stop fouling.
Yeah, he's down 2 players. So now if I'm the Rats, I don't know. Would you kind of bait him into continuing to foul the Rat Ogre?
Well, if it's me.
If it were me, I would think about it, because if the player's getting sent off and your player's still there, I mean, eventually he might remove him.
I don't know about bait, because I mean he's just gonna stay there.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we can bait him into following, because he has to stay there regardless. So it's not like you're blitzing in or like moving him on the 4+, to be like, hey, get my rat ogre for me. And Keonard never breaks his own armor when he dodges. He dodges every turn.
Well, to me, I would be blitzing this gutter runner on the right side.
Really?
If you got guard, if you got a guard piece pretty close, I'd 3-dice him. I know he's got blodge, but if you can get 3 dice, that's 3 dice on a gutter runner. That's a quality piece.
Yeah.
And that gutter runner is exposed.
Yeah.
He does have sidestep, so he won't be able to get that second hit, but he's going to go after the thrower here. So that's a.
There was the 6.
No casualties.
Dude.
But there's a hole on that left side there.
Yeah.
He could run through it.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to run through there. There's also a hole on the other side too, because Keonard wanted the 2 dice, so he can Vorak. After being down, he can grab this momentum right back. He needs to split this team in half though. These 3 rats right in the middle, he can definitely occupy them, and he needs to know that that gutter runner can sack the ball right now. So
yeah, so he can pull. He's got these 2 sources here. He can get a screen and screen that gutter runner. So there's that player doing that. I would use these 2 sources here to screen that gutter, but it's still not really. He could easily do 3+ dodges as well.
I think he's going to want to go in the middle with that last button.
The source on the right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he's going to basic gutter.
Should be good.
Which is fair. Now he literally can't get there.
That skink's going to be in that source's way. Yeah.
He missed Cliff. He didn't even have to do that either, though. He could have just.
Oh, he's re-rolling it too. Oh
yeah,
my.
Yeah, he didn't have to. All he had to, with the moves that he had just done, and also that diving tackle should have been 1 up to the left, and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That guy was in his way. If all that diving tackle just needed to be moved over 1 more square, and that source gets into that square without having to dodge.
But then he didn't have to go to the square. He could have just pinned that storm vermin in. But also these swords shouldn't have been there. Like I said, he should have split the team in half. He could have pinned all 3 of these in with just 2 swords.
Yeah.
And he also should have GFI'd because the storm vermin can dodge now. But he's not. Keonard's just in. So he had a 2D on the ball. Vorak is buddy. You gotta keep your calm and not re-roll every single failure.
So I think here I would take this. Let's see. You could take this wrestle guy, put him in as an assist, and 1 dice that source there. Oh, he's going after. Oh, okay.
Get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
We push him up next to the source because that's where you're going to be after the next block.
He didn't think about.
That's what I would do.
That's quite a mistake.
Yep. Nope, he's going to take the block.
I'm excited, Jim.
How much movement does this player have? He's fully out of movement.
He's gonna have to score a lot faster than he wanted. And like I said, Vorak, when you watch this back, it's because these 2 swords were in the wrong spot.
Whoa, that Skaven moves
You just
like
gotta take a little time.
Well, that's
Yep, we're getting ready to see. Oh, yep,
Oh,
there it
God,
is.
yeah.
Rolling a 1 dice.
He's gonna pile up here.
So now we're gonna see this wrestler base the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pile on, absolutely. Except that source now is not tagged. So maybe wrestler basing the ball, then dodge the thrower in the middle. Oh, a foul! Oh, it must have been a misclick. Oh, he got him! He did on purpose. That's his dirty player, yeah.
You better use that pop. Oh, he didn't need... Vorak, you gotta use that pop carry, dude. You can't go down 3 players. You gotta use the pop carry. It was a guaranteed to work.
He could probably stall 1 turn.
Yeah.
He's got 2 dice blitz on this rat ogre.
Do you blitz the rat ogre or do you blitz the gunner?
In this case, I think you can get a screen and kind of screen that gutter.
I don't think he can. He's only got 2 free players.
He could bring the source in over the top. 3, 4, 5, 6. Put him like directly behind that.
But then the storm weapon's free to dodge. Yeah, I don't think he can screen this. As a matter of fact, I know he can't.
Well, if you blitz the ogre, rat ogre, then put him back on top of the storm vermin. So stay put. And then he can put the ball carrier up, like in the middle, at the 1 yard line.
Well, he didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't like the positioning of his strength 5.
He's gonna have to score.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 6, 3.
He's gotta score because the storm vermin can get him.
Yep. He's down 3 players though, so this was it's gonna be this is tough.
Yeah, he made it tough on himself. You just gotta, if you gotta use the full 2 minutes each time, use the full 2 minutes, buddy. But you gotta really gotta look at the squares, count the squares.
The poor little bugger's getting a little too warm.
And definitely use that apothecary. You already don't have the Crocs. It's not about saving it for another player. It's about having another player so your best source has a chance of not getting hit. And so you can have bodies to do something. Because if you don't win the game, then it doesn't matter. So keep that in mind for the future. And right now he's scared. He's scared about his players getting hit, so he's doing this.
Yeah, you kind of understand it, but it's not ideal.
No.
The fouling definitely had its variance. The rats, only fouling the 1 time and got the removal. Yeah. And, Rat Ogre was fouled 3 times.
Yeah, Rat Ogre was fouled 3
and
times.
didn't get him removed. Well, and that foul was a lone foul, so he needed, he fouled a source, so he needed a 10 to break the armor.
No, it wasn't lone because he had 3 players attached to him. So it was dirty player plus. So it was,
I didn't see that. I didn't see the other players.
Yeah, so it was a +2. So he needed an 8. He rolled 12 on the armor and then 9 plus DP. Hey, my guy,
You know, I may actually
Mr.
say something
Perfect
real
is
witty and insightful.
watching the stream. He says he would love to face the Rats in the semifinals.
Please, just please.
Well, guess what, Mr. Perfect? I'm gonna be fighting you to be playing these Rats in the semifinals. I want to play them too.
Oh wow, that's
Please and relax. We're gonna be here for quite some time.
Very deep kick. Very deep kick.
old sweltering heat playing a part here. We've got two Rats out,
Yeah.
and we got a Saurus out. The strength 5 sweltering heat.
Which
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I thought you saw. That's why I didn't think. He'd almost prefer it though. Vorak, because at least he's guaranteed to get him back at the end of this half. At least he knows he's safe. Because I bet you that's what he was saving the apple for in the first place. Going for a skink. He's going for the skink.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
And he didn't get him.
No.
So he's thinking about re-rolling it. And that's a good idea, not re-rolling that. Yeah, he wanted to. He paused.
He did.
There's good discipline there. You've got 4 turns. You're going to need those re-rolls.
Yeah, that's a rare discipline from Keonard.
And Keonard, that definitely looked like he watched back to the last game and learned something.
He watched the playoff preview. We got to stop doing these already. We're helping people.
Yeah, Keonard's doing. He's learning. That's good.
I'm helping the oppositions. I can't have that. This is the last and final stream. I want everybody to know that. You are merely roadblocks for my quest for unlimited championships. Somehow lost my way.
So, looks like maybe a storm. Okay. Storm vermin on the block there. You got 3 Sauruses on.
I don't like that.
A Rat Ogre.
He should have freed up the Rat Ogre to be able to have a free blitz. That was bad. Also, that ball.
Heck, he could have blitzed that Rat Ogre too.
The ball's not safe.
Going for the gutter. Didn't get him.
Re-roll
He
it.
re-rolled it.
Correct.
Didn't even think about it.
Re-roll everything.
He wanted that gutter runner. He wanted to crush him.
So now that the play is over, I'll tell you what I was looking at instantly. Lightning bolt the gutter runner, blitz the thrower, and these 2 skinks can get all the way over there and pick up the ball.
This is going to be decisive.
My gut reaction was stand up your guard, and then, well, you couldn't get 2 dice on that. Oh shit!
Yeah, that was again. There was no reason to do that.
They're going to be carrying
You
that
had the
scar around
assist.
for the rest of their short.
Which would have been a 2-die, which would have had he just moved the assist in there. I'm looking at the dice. He would have broken armor. He would have stunned that guy. You trying to get lucky on another 1-die when you just piled the killer isn't going to do anything for you. One, blitzing that gutter and getting all your swords tied up was awful idea. Now you're swarmed. Now you can't even mount a defense.
Now, my question's going to be, does Keonard not use the Rat Ogre on this particular play?
It's Keonard. He's probably gonna use it.
Because if I were him, I would not use it because he's got guard on 4 sources, and I would make him roll dice.
Yeah, but Keonard's the
ultimate banger coach.
Yeah, well, he's the dice lord, 1 and 2. He needs to. He doesn't want it. I mean, this game is over now. As it currently stands, the game is over. Vorak's what do you call it? His penchant for re-rolling every action and then getting stuck is gonna allow Keonard to easily win this match. So if I'm Keonard, I'm keeping it on. And if I had Keonard's dice, I'd keep it on. I'd block with the Rat Ogre, and I'd try and remove that block guard Mighty Blowsaurus, which that's what I would do, because there's no threat of the ball being sacked right now.
6 to 5. Yeah, he's got a 2 dice on him. So yeah, that's a pretty reliable play there.
Yeah.
And plus he's got block, so worst case scenario, he rolls the 1 and 81, but he doesn't take it.
It'll be difficult to catch.
It's all 1 dices now. Oh,
like
wow.
I said, it's Keonard. He was going to do it from the beginning. He knows he's going to roll 60. Now he has to dodge, though, because the ball's not safe. He didn't dodge.
Oh, why did he block that? Like, that player could have blitzed, right?
Well, he needed to push. Oh, man. Yeah, so the block, the play was the block Saurus blocks the wrestle, and then the block Mighty Blow blitzes the ball. He's getting frustrated. I think we're going to see, I hope not, but I think we're going to see an ill-advised wizard pretty soon. Yeah, he's rolling. Yeah, he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, reroll.
He had to, at that point, it's fine. But it's already too late. Think of how much of a better position he would have been in had he gotten the assist and 2-died that line rat. That line rat would be stunned. He'd still have 2 more skinks. And none of this would have happened. He had 2 more skinks. He could have bolted the ball and actually been off to the races. It's just little things, dude.
They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid
Keonard getting all the piles like always.
It's like peeling an onion.
And he didn't follow. I'm shocked.
He wanted tackle on the dodge skink.
Oh, good eye there. Good eye there.
Because 2 big guys is always better than 1.
Oh. He's so lucky.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was ambitious,
tough.
and that ball's not safe.
No. He could have made
well,
a save
actually,
before doing that. It's not safe right now. He could have made a save before doing that. He could have easily scolded that. Five players out for the Lizards.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
And
for me,
wave here.
yeah. Well, do those players automatically come back, or do they have to roll again?
The players that are out automatically come back, but the players that are on the pitch have a chance to be sent off now.
Unity is strength.
Keonard has yet to fail.
Oh, in the action.
He's had a reroll, so he used it for, that was a dodge earlier.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing he's failed. Oh, he scored.
he's trying to get another one.
Oh, wow.
I don't like that because it gives Vorak two.
Yeah,
it gives him more chances of getting punished by the Heat.
A late equalizer. But do they have enough energy to go on and steal the win? That player's out of there.
And it gives him a LOS that he would not have had.
I'm tempted to go down there and help out myself, Jim. I'm worth at least 3 players.
It rarely happens, but if Vorak can get 3 removals on this LOS,
Teams are on the edge.
all of a sudden it's not looking so hopeless.
Yeah,
It's
it's
hopeless.
it's odd that he chose to score there.
There was no reason to score. None.
Because it's, I mean, unless you get a blitz, you can't one turn when you're kicking.
Yeah. There was no reason. It was all bad to give Vorak the LOS.
Well, and Vorak doesn't have the players for the one turn, so that's not something that Keonard has to be worried about.
Right. And Vorak, I've never seen Vorak one turn, so I don't think he knows. I don't think that's in his arsenal as of yet, which is no biggie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that can't one turn. It is worth learning, though, guys. I know Mr. Perfect, you're watching. Someone else is watching. I know the rest of the league guys are going to watch the VOD. But it is worth learning how to one turn.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Alright, there's a mighty blow hit. We're not hoping for anything but another stun. He's not only has he been getting stuns, but he's needed mighty blow for the stuns. So I know that has to be disheartening. He should have fouled there. And then gotten this 3 dice.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Uncommon. But this time,
It's going to be tough sledding, but I'm curious to see how the Wizard will take part in the second half.
I'm curious to see if this heat just takes its toll on Keonard, because he made it so he now gets 2 chances of getting punished by him. That's Vorak's only way back in this. It was remove these 3 guys and have the Heat remove another, handful of guys. In my opinion.
Yeah, and he's going to be too far away. Maybe he can get a gutter down there.
I haven't seen a rat run so fast since I fired your agent.
He's going to get a 2-die blitz on.
I bet the opposition didn't even see it go by.
Against Skaven, I mostly relied on odor, Jim. When it smells like old cheese, I let it run.
Okay, so that's going to wrap up the first half. Tied at 1. So this Heat is going to play a part. And these... Is there a KO roll? No KO roll for the Lizards.
No, all cases.
Alright, so the Skaven is down there. Accurate thrower due to the Heat.
Vorak's been getting abused by the Heat.
3-player advantage. I can't see how
That's
the
another
smallest
2
one
players
will
out
win.
for Vorak.
Both teams
So now...
This kick is crucial.
So, Vorak only has the 1 skink, and he's affected by the Heat. So, Skaven's got it made here.
Yeah, like he had it made when Vorak's offense, by turn 5, had only gotten 3 stuns by blocking, and another handful of stuns by fouling.
Well, and their removal from the foul being sent off, and then the rats had a removal of their own, but you take the trade, the foul for the permanent removal of the source. So I suppose it's just pouring rain, so doesn't hurt the Skaven too much, but it definitely makes it up, up against it for the lizards.
Yeah, this is over. Unless just a myriad of failures happen. Yeah, Mr. Perfect, no skinks, dude. Not only no skinks, he had no crocs. Keonard wrecked Vorak's croc one die. He wrecked Super Skink. He had plus movement. He was like level 5 skink. He wrecked him. He had another player. He was missing 3 players. So, and Keonard wasn't missing any. So it was gonna be tough. He did have the wizard, but he put himself in some really bad spots. And it's not all on Vorak. I mean, Keonard has been lucky, but he always, has to die. So he knew that coming in. Vorak's played Keonard a bunch since joining the league. So you have to be tight and control what you can control. And he didn't control what he could control. He left it up to chance. Keonard gonna one die.
Yep. That looks like it's going to be the thing, because that guy has strength 5, and I wonder if he saw that.
Yeah, he's going to one die. He's like, ooh, a shiny thing over there. It has value. I must hit. Vorak's only chance is like a mega, 9-man fireball. Remove all of that and pick up with the source of the rain and score.
Yeah, Keonard needs to do his best to stay spread out, because that is
to do the opposite of what he's doing right now. So he would have skulled that one die.
So easy when you can change the shape of your body.
Yep, then he would have got a push. Yep, would have been a push. He's going forward anyway, though. Here we go.
Yeah. He's not gonna now blitz on a turn. That's not in his playbook.
Here he goes.
I thought for sure it's gonna be a 6, dude.
Yep, another 4 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah, 3 or 4. So his thrower can get blitzed. His piling on guy can get blitzed. I'd blitz the piling on guy. He's been allowing him to get hit quite a bit. Hit and or based quite a bit. I'd keep doing it. And the ball was exposed again.
Can be so overrated.
He could have popped the wizard on those 3 and blitzed the ball.
Yeah, he could have. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's in oh my god. Don't re-roll it, dude. Oh, bro.
He got it?
But it doesn't matter.
It's just, I'm just amazed.
Yeah,
a source dodge. We've seen a source dodge.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking vicariously to Vorak, even though he can't hear me right now. Cause like I said, I know he's gonna watch this. Please, stop re-rolling everything. And don't even make that dodge. You didn't have to dodge there.
Yeah, because now all the Skaven coach needs to do here is go the other way and blitz one of those sources.
Like I said, I know he was holding the apple for that strength 5 source, and the whole reason why he dodged was because he didn't want Keonard to pile on strength 5.
Now we're going to see a 2-die blitz on this
on the
source here.
Yeah. You can't protect everyone. And like I said, if you don't win, it doesn't matter that you were trying to protect a single player. So it has to be a change in mindset here.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be.
Does he re-roll it?
He was pausing.
Good discipline.
He wanted to. So now you let your gutter runner get blitzed. So every turn, had Vorak just played this with just being calm, the amount of choice hits that he's getting while being down 8 million players. Imagine if he had any semblance of a team right now. Imagine all of the hits, he'd have at his disposal. Each turn, the killer's exposed, a thrower or both throwers are exposed, gutter runners are exposed. If he had a team, he could abuse that fact and use it against Keonard. He should have marked the source.
Yeah.
He's got a chain. He can blitz the gutter runner into the strength 5.
Yep, he sure does. Well, if he goes too far upfield, he's going to get blitzed as well.
Well, he can get bolted, and the ball can go way to the other side of the pitch, and it can turn into a race. So this is horrible.
Yep. If he doesn't lightning bolt this, I don't know what Vorak's going to do here. He's got to lightning bolt that guy, and that's a quality target, so that could be a removal. There it is. Oh,
yeah.
No armor break, bad bounce. That's just bad luck. But he could blitz the Storm Vermin here, and he can get both Sauruses on the ball. So he's going to make this a little bit tough.
No, he can't because of the screen. Oh, the Storm Vermin, yeah.
He can blitz him.
The wrestler, yeah.
Oh, he didn't get a pal, though. Oh, he re-rolled it.
Stop re-rolling. I know you had to re-roll that one, but still, stop.
How much movement does that player have left? Oh, a good amount.
More than enough, yeah.
Oh. I think, like, I understand you want to pick up the ball with him. That would be great, but I think getting that other Saurus on the ball, like, he could have been standing on the Storm Vermin, and that Storm Vermin's not really going to have really much he can do, especially if you have this Saurus standing next to him. Then you can't get dice on the Strength 5.
No, but he can because he's got the wrestle line rat free, so you don't want to base anybody. His best bet was just to stand him.
Send both of them off the ball, right?
Yeah, where that Storm Vermin just ended.
He's just got to take that push there. Yep. Good discipline from Keonard. I'm very, very impressed with his.
I don't know if he's
discipline.
impressed. I mean, you look at the sideline. It's not difficult to be. It's not difficult to show rare discipline when you have 5 removals.
Next time they should hire a tape
Right.
player.
I mean, he's up 5. How many plays is he up? 6. And the ball the ball's been exposed the entire from turn 7 to turn 11. He's gonna have to clean that up. I know Mr. Perfect's watching. I know if he does this to Mr. Perfect, he'll make him pay.
And who do we thank? Thank you, Se8.
Oh, bless you, Bob. Do you have a tissue?
Yeah, that was a bad luck for Vorak there, not being able to get that ball out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just, like I said, I don't want to be anti-Keonard because he's my guy too. Just wish we tied 2-2 when we played. Yeah, Mr. Perfect. Yeah, you guys did tie, but that was a totally different. I mean, you had a different team then. I'm pretty sure that was when Keonard had both of his Storm Vermin and his movement 10, so he doesn't have either. So it's gonna be a lot harder for him to duplicate what he did against you.
Maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
It's gonna be a lot tougher. All we know that Keonard, we just know Keonard's advancing. That's all we know.
Well, from the way this is going, he's not putting his players in great position.
No.
He's got the ball based by a strength 5 guy.
Yeah. I mean,
He's got one knocked out.
Who needs?
There's another
when you roll pals, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, 1-die pals all day.
The first 2 removals. Oh wow.
Oh no, a power Apo. Oh no.
Oh, Mr. Perfect, his Apo's gone, dude.
Power Apo.
If Vorak starts rolling like a normal human being should, we could see one of these choice rats get removed. Keonard's gonna blitz the other one.
Yeah, it's appearing so.
Oh,
Which you know, he could just double base him.
He's gonna use the rat ogre
and then
first.
blitz the other one.
He's using the rat ogre first.
That's a horrible idea. Oh, okay. Dodge the ball first. That's a good idea.
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That was a 1 in 81 or 1 in 36 chance of failure and taking a free armor break on your best player. That was a horrible idea. He had to blitz. So you're gonna dodge and then you're gonna let. So your Storm Vermin is based. I told you he's gonna use that over.
Yeah, that's the apothecary.
Yeah, so I knew he could resist using the rat ogre. So he went for the 1 in 36 dodge, then went for the 1 in what's that? 1 in 36 on the rat ogre.
Yeah, well the odds are probably a little just a touch worse because if you roll a 1 on the wild animal,
right?
And, well, I mean that doesn't end your turn, so I guess that's not too bad. But yeah,
Well, if you roll skulls, it does.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't dodge this player. This is
because
free 3-die block.
Vorak can't roll anything. He relies so much on his own dice. Man, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing. I wouldn't mind playing Keonard myself. I also wouldn't mind playing GR's Undead if he wins. If he beats the Dark Elves.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind playing him. That had to be the Blitz.
He's gonna blitz
The Strength 5
Oh.
on a 2-die ring.
Oh yeah, that's two
That had
uphill.
to be the Blitz to free your Storm Vermin. You gotta think about next round. You know you're advancing. You already used your... Oh my god. You already used your Apothecary.
I heard stroking him on his belly or chin may calm him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was bad. Now, if you're Vorak, if I'm Vorak, and I know I've lost this, I'm gonna play the role of the villain, and I'm gonna dodge and blitz that Storm Vermin.
I would blitz
Big guy.
the Rat Ogre.
Oh, just to get off of him.
Yeah, because you're not likely. Well, there's the blitz there. I like the blitz on the Rat Ogre.
Yeah. And just run him down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know, as long as you don't roll a skull, it's all it's okay. A bolt down doesn't work because the Rat Ogre has block, but
Yeah. So then if you're gonna do that, then you just do the 2D first, just to get a hit and to get a guaranteed hit, and then you try.
oh, for sure, yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So the last playoff game is gonna be played on Saturday. So we'll know who faces who then. Vorak, when you watch this back, just know I'm not trying to be hard on you, but at the same time, I gotta call it like I see it, and you leave for playing, and I know you love your lizards, so I'm trying to help you get better with them, but you gotta play to their strengths more. And it's not fouling. It's about abusing your strength and your positioning, and forcing Keonard to do 3+ dodges, 4+ dodges.
Yeah, yeah, and I think instead of, I understand Keonard rolls quite a bit of 6s,
Yeah.
but I would be more inclined to frenzy trap the Rat Ogre than
Right,
fouling
right.
the Rat Ogre.
Right,
That would
yeah.
be my reasoning behind that. And him putting these rats down here by the Strength 5 guy, I don't understand that too much.
Well, he's trying to injure him. He's trying to injure him.
No punches pulled from anybody.
No.
Trying to kill each other's teams.
Yeah.
No, now he leaves them alone.
Oh, Vorak's defeated.
Yep.
Good God Almighty.
When in closing moments of the game, I can't see the receiving team squeezing in another touchdown.
You know what I hope doesn't happen, Mr. Perfect? I hope we don't play each other, and then the two agility teams play each other. We can't have that. I need you to take care of business on the other side. You let me handle my business. And then we meet in the finals.
We're about to start the next down, and none of the KO'd players have woken up. Lazy git. Being outnumbered is never fun, Jim.
Yeah, tough game for the Lizards in this one.
Tough. Yeah, very tough.
Important thing, you gotta keep possession of the ball, not lose it. Strike back would be
But
terrible.
you can definitely learn from this, Vorak. I should be second seed. Well, so that's the thing, Mr. Perfect, is the algorithm for Blood Bowl 2 doesn't work like that. So I was first seed in season 4, and Vorak was second seed, and I played him in round 2. So it doesn't work how it should, because GW are absolute jokes. They don't know how to properly do anything. So you and I could very well end up playing. Not even, dude. 2 KOs all game.
Yeah, the lack of removals against this team.
Versus 5 casualties in this game.
Yep, and he went for damage right away. So, you know, he went super aggressive, went after the Rat Ogre. It just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, and that was even fine because of how he had a layered screen. So it was even fine that he went that aggressive. He didn't sacrifice a lot, but he did sacrifice the Skinkin Blitz, which he didn't have to. The loner skink, Keonard Kaz did. But after that, he did pretty well, and then Keonard left a huge hole in the middle of the field, which allowed Vorak a chance back in it, and then he mishandled that. That was the turning point, was when he really mishandled the space that he was afforded. It was like he wasn't used to having that much space, so he didn't know how to properly manage it. And then that just led to Keonard being let off the hook, because he could have gotten a lot of hits in there. He has a Vorak and possibly done something, but instead...
Yeah, I mean, looking at this block dice, or this the statistics here, we got 32 blocks from the lizards and only 1 KO to show show for it for damage. So that, you know, you're going to be up against it against the Skaven if you can't get them off the field. So that, you know, it's not good for him. And you know, the Rats had 38 blocks, 4 injuries, 1 kill, so 5 removals. So, and then you also had the foul. A successful foul, so...
Right. Yeah, no, it's... Vorak's armor only held up 73% of the time.
I've always been a fan of Orchidas. They sell a rather fetching line of t-shirts.
There were a bunch of ones rolled in this game.
Yeah.
24 ones from the Rats, that's a lot. And only 11 sixes.
But it depends on what he was rolling. I'm looking at his stat sheet. It wasn't ones for actions, because you know, he was 7 out of 4 for a wild animal, which didn't hurt him. It's 1 going for it. He failed 1 pickup, so one of those ones was for the pickup. But yeah, it wasn't due to, like, he didn't fail much. He didn't fail hardly anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of those ones may have just been for armor.
Yeah. Now, Vorak's 20 ones that he rolled were definitely failures.
Oh, yeah. He had... His dodge was not good.
No.
His dodge was very bad.
His pickups were really bad, too.
Well, and that's kind of skewed a little bit because he tried to pick up the ball at the very end.
Yeah,
so
it was a strength 6.
Didn't really matter.
Strength 6 tried to pick it up, and then the skink. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he just.
Yeah, and I just kind of wonder how long that player would have had the ball if he would have picked it up.
Yeah, but then again, he would have been knocked towards the sideline, so again the ball could have went out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been interesting. I would have loved to see the result of that. But so the Rats are moving on. It's unfortunate we don't know who they're playing.
Yeah, I know. I like I said, I hope he tries that bullcrap against me. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna work. But it'll be fun to see who we play. Like I said, we're all close, so we all, you know, we all have an inner rivalry with each other. But I know Mr. Perfect hopped right on stream. He said he wants to play him. I want to play him. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and going back to the playoff predictions, I predicted this game 2-1.
You did.
Yep. So I was wrong about the Nurgle. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mr. Perfect putting up a good game.
We both were. Which Barbas owes me. I was way off on that one. But then again, Mr. Perfect did dice him into oblivion. but he was absolute oblivion. But and then the Lizards got diced. So I really want to see what happens in this game, because both of these coaches, I'll just give a short preview and then we'll sign off. But both of them take risks. Both of them are fearless. So this game could be over by turn 1.
Our magic sponges are
depending
really
on
magical.
what coach feels like doing what. So I really want to know. I hope we can catch this match live as well. Because man, it's gonna be a wild one. It's not gonna be clean. It's not gonna be precise. It's gonna be chaos. And so I want to know how GR spends his inducements. I hope he's thinking about what his inducements are going to be. He's got till Saturday. Actually, I'm not even going to be able to catch it. I have a tournament Saturday unless they play at night. So you may have to be in the booth by yourself on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll have to earn your paycheck, which will be good. See how you do.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So again, I want to thank Mr. Perfect. We had another guy hopping in and out of chat. I want to thank him for watching. I want to thank my guy Boz for being in the booth with me. Is there anything you'd like to leave them with before we sign out?
It was a fantastic game. I appreciate you having me in the booth, and looking forward to the next matchup. I'm excited. This has been a great ride.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic ride. As a matter of fact, before we go, I just want to show everyone what Boz felt inclined to make for his team. Let's see, there they are. They have an awful name, so excuse the name, but look at the team that he decided to bring in. So it's only right that we all try to kill all of his custom-made players next season. So I'm just putting that out there for whoever may be watching. There's a bounty on Boz's head. And with that being said,
no.
Yep,
Oh,
and with that
be
being said, we're
nice.
off.